Alright guys, let's take a look at your study guide. Section 1 is vocab. You already know how this works. You will have a total of 20 vocab words on your test. They may or may not be the same ones that you have on your study guide. It will pull from the question bank, which means not everybody will get the same words. So you need to study all 27 of your vocab words from your notes. So in the study guide, number 1, estrecho means G, narrow. Peligroso means letter D, dangerous. Cruzar, letter N, to cross. Derecho, letter M, straight. El policía, J, police. Number 6 is L, stoplight. Number 7, el tráfico, letter S, is traffic. Number 8, ancho, letter T, means wide. Number 9, doblar, means R, to turn. Number 10, manejar, means letter O, to drive. Number 11, parar, means letter Q, to stop. Number 12, seguir, means to follow, letter P. Number 13, la esquina, means corner, letter C. Number 14, la estatua, means statue, letter K. Number 15, el peatón, means pedestrian, letter H. La plaza, number 16 is I, plaza. Number 17, la avenida, is avenue, letter A. Number 18, la carretera, means highway, letter E. 19, el cruce de calles, means intersection, letter F. And number 20, la cuadra, means block, letter B. So take yourselves just a few seconds to make sure that your answers match mine and that you have written all of this down. And then we will go on and move to section 2. Alright, let's look at section 2. This is grammar. We're looking at direct object pronouns. We have seen these before. Help me is ayúdame. Lift it, if that it is feminine, levántala. Number 3, share them, compártalos. Number 4, ayúdanos, help us. And number 5, explain it, if it happens to be something masculine, is explícalo. So your answers in order should be me, la, los, nos, and lo. So take just a minute, make sure that your answers are written down and that they match mine, and then we'll move on to section 3. In section 3, we're using irregular tu command forms. So the instructions say fill in the blank with the correct direct irregular tu command form of the indicated verb. These are all those little 2 and 3 letter command forms that we've written down this chapter. Really, to know these, you're just going to have to commit them to memory. So number 1, pon. Number 2, ten. Number 3, di. Number 4, sal. Number 5, ven. Number 6, haz. Number 7, sé. Number 8, ve. Number 9, pon. And number 10, ve. Yes, this will be fill in the blank on the test. You will need to be able to write these out. However, I will set it up so that accent marks do not count. So take a second, make sure your answers match mine, make sure you have actually written this down, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the last section. And section 4. Section 4 is working with present progressive tense. It says fill in the blank with the correct present progressive tense of the indicated verbs. And because I'm such a nice person, I went ahead and gave you the correct form of the verb estar. So the only thing you actually need to fill in is the participle form, the word that ends in either iendo or yendo in a couple of these. These are all er and ir verbs, so you won't have any that end in ando on your test. Once again, this section will be fill in the blank. So you will need to know how to spell these. Please, 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 guys, come on. You're getting these now. This test is next Thursday. You have a full week to study for this. Don't come in for the test having no idea how to write these words. We've already been looking at this for 2 weeks. You've still got a week before the test. Put that time to good use. Look this over. Memorize it, so that you guys can do well on this test. So number 1, decir becomes diciendo, D-I-C-I-E-N-D-O. Number 2, pedir becomes pidiendo, P-I-D-I-E-N-D-O. Number 3, repetir becomes repitiendo, R-E-P-I-T-I-E-N-D-O. Number 4, seguir becomes siguiendo, S-I-G-U-I-E-N-D-O. Number 5, servir becomes sirviendo, S-I-R-V-I-E-N-D-O. Number 5, vestir becomes vistiendo, V-I-S-T-I-E-N-D-O. Number 7, dormir becomes durmiendo, D-U-R-M-I-E-N-D-O. Creer becomes creyendo, C-R-E-Y-E-N-D-O. And leer becomes leyendo, L-E-Y-E-N-D-O. So take a second, write it down, make sure your answers match mine. Please, guys, double check and make sure that your answers are spelled correctly. I would hate for you to study wrong answers and then score poorly on the test because you rushed through this because it's a video instead of my beautiful face in front of you. So focus, make sure your answers are correct so that you can study the right information. Now, before we go, I have a few announcements. First of all, please leave all of your work in your folders. I'm coming today after 11th period to collect all of your classwork from this week so that I can update grades this weekend. I need to post updated class averages and updated student averages at the beginning of next week. Also, let's face it, I have an extra day, so I might as well take advantage of it and get caught up on some work. So that means that your week 25 needs to be in your folder. Your reading comprehension needs to be in your folder. And your mini books from yesterday need to be in your folder. If you already turned them into me personally, that is fine. If you've already given them to me, if you already sat them on my desk this week, then I already have them packed up and ready to bring home and grade. But if you still have those things, or if you have any old work, if you have any week 24 classworks that you are still hanging on to, I need those. So please, 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 please leave me any and all classwork in your folders so that I can pick those up and bring those home and grade over the weekend. Anything that is not left, anything that does not come home with me to get graded, anything that you are hanging on to, is going to go into the grade book as a 0, and that is going to affect both your class and your personal averages when I post them next week. Also, no school on Monday. Happy President's Day. We are celebrating the birthdays of our founding fathers, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. Enjoy the day off. Please do not get up early on Monday morning and get ready for school because no one will be here. So, next week, on Tuesday, we will do a group review. You guys have done lots of those. It will be a PowerPoint. You'll fill in the blanks. Simple, easy, straightforward. I want to make sure that you have seen these questions multiple times before I ask you to do them from memory on the test. So Wednesday you will do a practice test. Remember, the practice test is 75% completion and 25% knowing what you're talking about. So, also because it is classwork points and not test points, you guys can feel free to use your notebooks. So Tuesday should be easy, Wednesday should be easy, Thursday is your exam. Exam means no notes, no Google, no talking, no working together. See how much you have actually committed to memory. How much of this have you actually learned? How much of this is actually now in your own brain? And then on Friday, I'll be grading your notebooks. After next week, we have one more chapter that we need to push through in these last 3 weeks of the marking period. We've got to get through 4A before we leave for spring break. Also, I-STEP testing for sophomores will be not next week, but the week after. It starts on Tuesday the 8th and it runs through the end of the week. That Friday, March 3rd, won't necessarily be sophomores. It'll be any students who are taking biology for the first time this year. So, we have a lot to accomplish before we leave for spring break. And the first week of this new chapter, I'm going to have a lot of Spanish 2 students who are stressing over I-STEP testing. I will try to go easy on you guys. The schedule is going to be weird. I will see both of my Spanish 2 classes, so yay, that's good at least. But it's still just going to be a weird week. So we're going to try to push through and work on the vocab during I-STEP week, and then we'll work on the grammar that Friday and during the next week. And then that last week of the marking period, you guys are going to have study guide Monday, review Tuesday, practice test Wednesday, exam Thursday. I'll grade notebooks that last day before spring break. That means I need you guys in class every day if you don't want zeros coming up to when grades are due. So have a good Friday. Enjoy your 3-day weekend. Be good. Stay safe. Stay Stay out of trouble. Please, none of you get arrested. I want to see you all back on Tuesday. Bye.